Hello everyone, I hope you're having a good day. In this video, I will show you how to modify the flow in order to replace the default email notification action known as send an email v3. We're going to replace that with send an email v2 action. This change will cause Power Approvals to send an email to batch requesters from the approver's Office 365 account rather than from the default v3 Microsoft Power Apps and Flow. This change will be at the client's preference and discretion. To get started, we're going to open the browser and go to make.powerapps.com as I've done here. We'll log in as a service account user. First thing we'll do is click on Flows in the left-hand navigation pane. We will see Mekorma _approve an email flow. From here, we're going to click on the pencil icon to edit, or the ellipsis next to the product under edit. This is going to take us to the Power Automate design surface. And first we'll click apply to each action. And we'll just click the gray region, sort of blue-gray, to expand it. And then we'll click on condition in the bar region. That will expand it. We're going to scroll to the bottom and click the apply to each action. Now you'll note from within the apply to each control structure and beneath the send an email notification v3 action, we'll see there is click on add an action. It's like a link, so we're going to click that. And that will expand us into this region where we're going to type in the search field, send an email, and it should come up as you're typing there, send an email v2, you're going to select that. Next, you're going to place your cursor in the to field, and you'll note on a little bit on the far right here, add dynamic content. We're going to click that. And for the to region, we're going to select the token for the email address _I. We'll select it, and we'll do similarly for the subject. Put the cursor in the subject field, and we'll select the token email subject. Next, we'll go to the email body and do the same email body token. And that's all we need to do for the send an email v2 to complete that. We're going to scroll up and we're going to delete the action for send an email v3. We no longer need that. So we're just going to we're going to click on that ellipsis and scroll down to delete. Go ahead and confirm that. In the upper right hand corner, we're going to click save. And now in the upper left side, we can click the blue arrow to go back. Now, this process might turn the flow off. So you want to always check that the flow is on. And we can see here that turn off is an option on the menu, meaning that it's currently on. So there's nothing we need to do. We want to make sure that the flow is always on. At this point, we are ready to apply and publish this modified flow to the Power Approvals app for use. So we're going to remain logged in as a service account user. We're going to go over to the left-hand side navigation pane again and click on Apps. Bring that up. And selecting the Power Approvals app, we're going to select this pencil icon just to the right of it for editing. And if we're prompted to allow permissions for Power Approvals to use any apps listed in the alert menu, just click to continue. I had to jump over to my Chrome browser because for some reason, looks like as we speak, Microsoft stopped supporting my Safari browser. So I'm now in Chrome. And as I mentioned, we're going to go to the Power Approvals product under Apps. And we're going to go to the Edit menu. And we'll wait a minute for this to load. If you're prompted, this is usually the first time when you're loading this Canvas edit, you may need to allow your connections. And now we're in the Power Apps Studio where we can publish the version that we modified of the flow to the app. So the first place we're going to go to is on the left-hand side here. I do want to mention we want to be sort of slow and methodical. This screen is a little delicate. You don't want to force any commands that are unintentional. It might make you have to start over. So we're going to go first. In the tree view on the left-hand side, we're going to expand Approve Screen if it's not already. So you can see down here in the lower, kind of midway down left, Approve Screen. And you can bring this up a little higher. Next, we'll click Button Run Flow. And next, we'll click the Power Automate button, which if you look on the far left, these icons that are on the far left side, you can see just below the musical eighth notes, there's what we call the Power Automate icon, which looks like a double chevron. We're going to click that. And we need to delete the current logic flow. Go ahead and remove from map. Now we need to add the flow by clicking on the plus, just where I was a second ago. I don't want to go too fast. Where it says Add Flow right here under Power Automate, there's a plus, and then Add Flow. And the one available should come up. Go ahead and click that, and it's going to load it to the app. You're going to have about 20 seconds from the time this populates. Over on the far right, you're going to see next to the diskette save icon, there's a chevron arrow pointing down. And if you click that, you can see Save with Version Notes. That's the one you want. This will help you see which version you're publishing. That is, send an email v2, the flow that we modified, and we're going to save that. Next, you'll be prompted with the publish screen. So this is what you want to do is publish this version. And now we can go back to verify that everything has been published. So do want to mention that if you happen to take more time than, I think it's around 20 seconds when you're bringing in and publishing the new flow, instead of having this option to save with version notes, it'll be simply a save action. So if you click the diskette looking icon, that will still allow you to save it. So, or you can just go back and delete it and then have it done a little faster and save it with the version note. I'm going to click to go back here and leave the app. It's fine. And now that we see Mekorma Power Approvals under the Apps section, if we go to Details via the ellipsis to the right, so we'll go down to Details, and we're in the Details screen. You'll see the tabs here under Versions. We're going to look and see that the second version that we published, meaning the v2 send email, has now been published and is live with the app, and that's confirmed by the version note that I just entered. And that concludes the tutorial. We've confirmed that we have modified the flow, we've published it to the app, and that version is now live. Thank you very much. Have a great day.